because Footscray Community Arts Centre is kind of considered a place where we explore political, social and cultural commentary that is relevant to contemporary Australia. And I guess just to start off the panel, just a really big warm welcome to you. And those of you who it's your first time in Australia, a very big warm welcome. Those of you who it's your first time to Melbourne's West, I look forward to seeing you again sometime soon. The panel was asked to consider some questions. Is the artist as activist promoting freedom of speech, democracy and diversity? How do we do this? What does this mean in the context of your particular country and your work? And what are the challenges? So we'll have 10 minutes from each of the panel members, and then we'll be opening up to the floor for questions and comments. Now, you know, we've heard it a million times over the last 24 hours, but there's 34 countries represented at IETM. We all have really unique cultural contexts and political contexts, so this is also an opportunity for you to tell us about your context or your particular story about artists as activists, or what you might think about that. So we'll have some mics heading around in about 40 minutes, so we're looking forward to your questions and comments. We're going to start with Lydia Fairhall because it's for a range of reasons. Lydia's got lots of great things to say, but it's also important to start from an Indigenous perspective. Thank you.
Thanks, Jade. And thanks for having me on the panel this afternoon. As Jade mentioned, I'm the creative producer for the Indigenous Cultural Program here at Footscray Community Arts Centre. And I've been involved in the arts and community development since I was 13 and went on my first tour as a muso. Kind of backpacking / playing music around the country. And my work as a producer and an artist has meant that I've had a great deal to do with some fantastic venues and festivals and organisations across the country, from remote Central Desert to Brisbane to Melbourne and over to New York in the States as well. My mother's country is a small saltwater place called Kurua on the mid-coast of New South Wales. And we are Warramai Gamapingu clan. And to many of the other Warramai clan groups, the Gamapingu clan was known as to what kind of roughly translates to the laughing tribe. And there's a lot of documentation about our mob kind of, you know, losing it on the floor, uncontrollably laughing. And a lot of this was a response to the nervousness and worry that we felt as a small clan about clan conflict. In the winter months, we would live in the mountains where there was an abundance of food and fur for shelter and clothing. And